Goku had Frost held in his hands. The Saiyan wanted to know the reason for his attack, but Frost didn't seem to want to talk. "Hey, don't make me waste my time. What were you trying to do with Kale?" Goku would ask annoyingly. "I already told you that this is not your business," Frost would say. By throwing a ball to the floor, it would explode in a cloud of smoke. Goku would start coughing while he lost sight of Frost. By the time the smoke disappeared, Frost was gone. "Damn that guy," Goku would think. Caulifla would hold Kale. She didn't wake up. "Kale, why don't you wake up?" Caulifla would ask, worried about her sister. "Don't worry, it must be the effect of the somniferous. Let her rest, she'll wake up soon," Goku would say. The next morning, Kale would wake up with a strong headache, while Goku and Caulifla took care of her. "What happened?" Kale would ask by holding her head due to the strong pain she felt. "Don't worry, it's over. Yesterday, Frost, he slept with you with a somniferous to kidnap you," Caulifla would say. "Frost?" Kale would ask. "But he was supposed to be under the custody of the Galactic Patrol, at least that's what Kaiabe had told me." Goku and Caulifla would look at each other wondering that Frost may have escaped. "I guess we should talk to Kaiabe about this," Caulifla would say. "Come on Caulifla, it's not like Kaiabe didn't realize he escaped," Goku would say. "I guess you don't know Kaiabe well," Caulifla would say while Kale laughed at the comment. "Anyway, it is worrying the interest that he could have for Kale," Caulifla would say, attentive. "We have to find him. I can't allow him to try something new." "Don't worry, sister, I can take care of myself. He just took me unannounced," Kale would say. "Sorry. Also, I think I should leave them alone," Kale would say by blinking. Kale would leave Caulifla's home, leaving them both alone. "And now what do I do?" Caulifla would ask while Goku watched her with a strange smile. "Hey, what do you want to do?" Goku would ask. "Do what or what?" Caulifla would say, terrified. "Well, you and I alone," Goku said, trying to take the situation to another level. "Let's train," Caulifla would say to get rid of the situation. "What am I doing if it's my chance? Damn, I'm so nervous," Caulifla thought. Meanwhile, Frost had just arrived on the planet of Kampa, as he had a master plan to get rid of Goku. "That damn Goku. He came to ruin my plans. I must make sure he returns to his stupid universe," Frost would think, furious. In a moment a ball of ki would hit Frost's feet. It was Kampa making a warning attack. "What are you doing here?" Kampa would ask, annoying. "I thought you were under arrest. I still forget the shame you made me go through in the power tournament," Kampa said in a challenging tone as he prepared Hakkai's energy in his hand. "I knew this was risky, but it's the only way," Frost would think. Frost would say when making a reverence. "I hope that with the information I have to give you, I can earn your forgiveness, your majesty." "Hey, what kind of information could a mortal have that is of interest to a god like me?" Kampa would say when proudly pointing out. "What do you think of a certain subject of Universe 7 that is here in Universe 6? Frost would ask with a malicious smile. Kampa would calm down. I would start taking Frost seriously. "Speak, tell me who the subject is," Kampa would say seriously. "Well, it's about Goku. He is on the planet Sadala and it seems that he will stay to live there," Frost would explain. "I do not want to get into the affairs of the gods. But go want to know what they can be doing here. After all, Goku is very attached to Bills." "That damn Goku," Kampa Furioso would say when exploiting his ki. "Mr. Kampa, I was trying to calm down, Bados. It will be better if you control yourself. I recommend you talk to Bills before making any decision." "I'm not going to do that. Look, if it was Bills who sent him," Kampa Furioso would answer. "That's it, bite the bait," Frost would think. Bados would point to Frost with his staff. Remember that we are talking about Frost. Bados said when observing him seriously. Caulifla would cross her arms meditating on the situation. Anything related to her brother caused her discomfort. And she didn't want Goku in Universe 6. Now that I think about it, something just occurred to me. We better call Bills. Asking we will get answers. Caulifla would say while Bados looked at him with annoyance. Bados would use his staff to call Wiz. Brother, I hope not to bother. She would greet Bados. Sister, you never bother. Wiz smiled. Mr. Caulifla wants to ask Mr. Bills if he knows anything about Goku living in Universe 6. Precisely on the planet Sadala. Bados would comment. What? Bills's voice would be heard. Who had listened to Bados? Wiz, tell Bados to tell Caulifla why Goku is there. Bills said, upset. Bados, tell Wiz to tell Bills that that's what I'm asking him. Oh, please, don't be childish. Bados would complain. Both are listening to each other. Talk to each other. I'm not going to talk to him. I'm still upset because he won the power tournament cheating. Furious Caulifla would say. Nobody cheated. Also, thanks to the fact that he won Universe 7, 17 revived all the universes. So nothing. Bills would say. Hey Bills, I don't care who it's about. I don't want any of your friends here. He has his universe. So talk to Goku to get him back to Universe 7 or I'll eliminate him myself. Caulifla threatened. The call would end leaving Bills with a bitter taste in his mouth. Damn that Goku. Bills would say. What do you plan to do, Mr. Bills? After all, I don't think it's worth so much fuss for something so unimportant. Wiz would say, taking into account the importance of the matter. It's not that it's not relevant. Caulifla will do anything just to bother me. I wouldn't like something to happen to Goku for a difference between us. Bills would say. Anyway, I'm intrigued by what Goku does in Universe 6. Oh, Mr. Bills. I didn't tell you the last gossip. Wiz would say. Mr. Goku separated from his wife, Chi-Chi. And why would he have to go live in another universe just for that? After all, he can stay on Earth or on another planet. Bills would say. Bulma told me that Goku was training with Caulifla. If he's in Universe 6, maybe he's living with her. That Goku is a smartass. Bills would laugh. It had been a whole day while Goku and Caulifla lived together normally. Goku threw Caulifla indirects, but she was still very embarrassed. Suddenly, Bills and Wiz would meet on the planet Sadala. Hi guys, what are you doing here? Goku would ask them when he greeted them. Wow, Mr. Goku. After all, I see that you make a nice couple with Caulifla. Wiz would say. What about us? Caulifla would ask when she blushed. He didn't know where to go because of the shame he felt. Right? Now we will train, but in several ways. Goku would say when he winked while Caulifla hit his ribs with his elbow. Oh, Mr. Goku, don't tell me so much. Wiz laughed. We are here, not exactly for a visit. Bills would say as he deepened his tone of voice. Hey, now I didn't do anything. Goku would answer. It turns out that Caulifla knows that you are living here. And unfortunately, given my rivalry with him, he wants you to leave Universe 6. Bills would explain. I'm sorry, but I refuse. Goku would answer seriously. The atmosphere became tense between the two. Bills and Goku looked at each other without saying a single word. Do you refuse? Before the will of a god. Furious Bills would ask. I decided to stay here. I want to be with Caulifla and no one will separate me from her. Goku would say. Are you serious? Caulifla would ask, excited. Of course. After all, I want to be with you anyway. Goku smiled. You can go with her to Universe 7. I will not oppose if someone from Universe 6 lives in Universe 7. He refused. Goku would answer. Maybe it seems easier than it is. But recently Frost tried to kidnap Kale. And we can't leave until we're calm. Caulifla would say. Take Kale. Bills would say. I already said I refuse. Goku would say again. It's not fair. I left my home on Earth. I have nothing. If I go with them both, I won't have anything to offer them. Here we have a place to live. Also, those are differences that must be resolved between you. Caulifla would intervene. Don't be rude, little one. Remember that you are talking to a god. Bills would say, deepening his voice. My confidence is with Goku. I don't remember allowing you to talk to me that way. Goku would shorten distances with Bills. I was a few. Goku threatened. He said girlfriend. He said I'm his girlfriend. Caulifla would think, excited. Bills would hit Goku in the chest, forcing him to bend over. Why did he do that? Goku would ask, in pain. I have offered you to live in Universe 7. My proposal will remain standing. Now if you decide to stay, I will not oppose. But it will be your responsibility. Bills would explain by turning his back on Goku and approaching Whis. Whis, it's time to go. Bills would say and both would withdraw. Goku, are you okay? Caulifla would ask. Don't worry, it didn't hurt me. Goku laughed. If you say so. Caulifla smiled. And well? Goku would ask. And well what? I don't understand. Caulifla said without understanding him. I just told them that you are my girlfriend. And I haven't heard you say no. Goku would say. It's just, well, I. Caulifla would say, embarrassed to look to one side. Hey, let's stop turning around. Do you want to be my girlfriend? Goku would ask. Your girlfriend? Caulifla would ask. Come on Caulifla, we are two Aijin with many things in common. Also, you've always been throwing me indirect. But it seems that now that I take a step forward, you coward. Goku would explain. Of course I want to be your girlfriend. Caulifla would scream. I didn't know how to react to such a situation. Goku would take Caulifla between his arms and kiss her. While she closed her eyes. I can't believe this is happening. I feel so happy. Caulifla would think. On the other hand, on Earth, Bulma would call Vegeta very upset. Vegeta, this is going to go wrong. Bulma would say. And now what do you want, woman? Don't you see I'm busy? Vegeta would ask, upset. The dragon's radar, look. Bulma would say when showing her the dragon's radar. It looked like 6 dragon spheres were gathered in it. The last one was approaching the others little by little. The spheres are in Emilia's house. She wanted to erase Goku's memory from the moment he discovered that he was cheating on him. Bulma would comment. We have to go there and avoid it. And what are you going to do? Tell him no, it won't be enough. Vegeta said without much enthusiasm. I have a plan. Bulma would answer. Chi-Chi had just arrived at her house with the last dragon sphere. With this I could make Goku come back to me. Chi-Chi would think. Chi-Chi would finally call Shenlong. The sky would darken as it always did. Tell me what your wish is. I can do anything. Shenlong would say. Great Shenlong, what do I want? Chi-Chi would say until she saw Goku next to her. Chi-Chi, what do you think you're doing? Goku, what are you doing here? Chi-Chi would ask, surprised. Chi-Chi, don't worry, I've forgiven you. I'm willing to come back to you. Goku said, looking at Chi-Chi, who was very happy. What could happen now that Chi-Chi invoked Shenlong? Will Goku and Chi-Chi really come back together? And also, what will Frost do if Goku returns to Universe 7? We will know all that in the next part of this theory. So far this video friends, I hope you liked it. If you want to see part 3 of this theory of Goku by Caulifla, this video has to reach 20 likes and many comments. Remember to leave your like, comment and subscribe to the channel. That would motivate me to continue uploading videos and theories for you. See you in the next video.